Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. There was drama in court when Baba's man Gaucho identified one of the police officers who had brought others to assault him in the cells where he had been held for like 24 hours. Gaucho, among other leaders, were apprehended on the evening of Wednesday because the Zimio had announced that people are going to take place in the anti-Ruto and the anti-finance bill 2023 protest for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. It seems to me that this time round the opposition was caught unaware, because if you look at what happened on Wednesday last week, they caught the government unaware, and that is why there was successful protest everywhere in the country. Now, when you arrest someone, even without any reason, you don't even tell them why you've arrested them. You don't even allow them to inform their relatives, like it happened to Babu Wino. You don't even allow the family members to see them, because I understand that some of them were sick. You're already depriving them of their inherent fundamental rights. Now, in the Gaucho scenario, or his case, it appears that apart from just depriving him of his fundamental rights, they went ahead to torture him. In fact, if you look at his face has been deformed. You could see that there were signs of torture. And this is very wrong. I want us to listen to Gaucho in court.
We're also serious about the seriousness we have observed. Which one? What are you talking about? This report is supposed to accomplish. This person. Huyu.
Are we making a gun inside the courtroom so that we start shouting at each other? I think Mr. Legua,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have the discretion on the decision with regard to where to lodge your complaint.
Your Honor, you know we have the experience. If you allow me, Your Honor.
Excuse me, let me finish.
I will.
Let me finish first.
Now, Brave Gaucho just inquired from the judge and identified the man who assaulted him. The man that is called Kiprop, if I got him right. And it really baffles me the manner in which certain policemen have taken the Ruto administration, and it's like they are guiding their own. I want to call a spade here, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the Kalenjin policemen are behaving as if Ruto's administration will not go. You see, this is the first time we have a Kalenjin community enjoying the presence of power. We had Moi for 24 years and he went. Power is very transient. Let me tell you, when you have power, use it to make friends. Use it to ensure that everyone feels part and parcel of the power that you are enjoying. You see, we cannot pretend, and I like the way President Ruto puts it, that anyone who is doing something to the contrary to that which people know is solely tantamount to playing with our collective intelligence. We all know by now why people are on the streets. People are fighting the Finance Bill 2023. And it is because this administration had promised that when they are sent to power, they will be very mindful to the hustlers. They signed treaties with the teachers and doctors and women and the youths everywhere. It turns out that they were getting themselves into something that they could not handle. The freedom to picketing is really protected under the Constitution. And when William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua were taking oath of office, one of the things that they said is to ensure that they protect the Constitution. Now, when you arrest people ostensibly because you think they are going to organize for demonstrations, you are breaching their rights. Let me tell you something. The only time you can arrest people like Gaucho and Baba Wino and Antonio Lodge and all these people is when you have evidence that they are organizing goons. The last time I checked, I saw people from the government side being given, some youths or goons, being given 1,000 Kenya shillings and a panga, a machete, and taking oaths that they wanted to kill people in Jacaranda. Why do I have a feeling that they were from the government side? From their own utterances, they were saying, Ruto must be respected, Rigathi Gachagua must be respected, and if they get anybody in Jacaranda who is not circumcised, they will deal with them. They don't want demonstrations. In a mature democracy, we must allow those who want to go for demonstrations to carry on with the day, and those who don't want to go for the demonstrations must also be protected. We just get sick and tired when we have two rivals fighting. You are even left to wonder, then who is causing this mayhem? If you ask me, the only evidence I have ever seen and heard is from the horse's mouth. When the former Nairobi governor himself, Sonko, said that they used to buy goons and dress them in Azimio t-shirts to cause mayhem and problems in the city so that it can be blamed on the opposition. I would take that because I don't have any other evidence. I want someone to come up and tell us, someone who has been involved in organizing this chaos, to tell us we have also been doing this. Otherwise, Sonko had proved that the government could actually sponsor goons. We have heard before when goons are given weapons and they attack Uhuru Kenyatta's farm, they attack Raila's farm. And so it tells us that if it is a matter of goons, it is being sponsored by the other side of the law. Look at what is happening in Sondu. A certain community is set up against another. People have lived peacefully for years. Then all of a sudden, you have to tell them that because Raila is going on the streets, then all laws are bad. I've always said here that you can hate Raila's, you can fail to subscribe to Raila's political ideologies without, taking all laws to be Raila. Today, I hate William Ruto's appetite to, impose taxes, to tax everything. But I respect that office. The presidency and William Ruto are two different things. I respect the office. And I respect Ruto as a father. Ruto ni baba wa Charlene. On that note, is someone I really respect. That doesn't mean that I cannot criticize wherever he goes wrong. And it neither means that I can now take all challenges to be Ruto. This kind of myopic look of things should stop. That when you hate Rigathi Gachagua, you think all Kikuyus are bad because Rigathi Gachagua is bad. We should learn to live together as a family. This Kiprop, together with the other cops who are killing people under the guise of protecting their government, should know that one day you will carry your own cross. The courts told the IPOA to investigate this matter. And I can assure you, one day the perpetrators will be brought to book. Na itakuwa ni siku yako ya kubeba msalaba wako. I saw it in 2007 when Major General Ali was the police commissioner. And when people were fighting and people were killed, he was in command. He went to The Hague alone. The police, sometimes when I see them, some of them live under very squalid conditions. How I wish that we could join together so that we get a better Kenya. Because how much, for example, do you think they are earning when people go to the streets? Or let me just put it this way. How much do they buy their packet of unga? How much? Do they have a different rating for their tokens than other Kenyans? And this kind of assaulting people when you've detained them is wrong. We should have a country where, by the way, by arresting someone without any charges for more than 24 hours, that alone should be enough. And I was wondering why Gaucho is saying that he brought a letter watu naendi alikuwa mtu wa kwanza kunichapa. It means they were beating him in rounds. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we should really condemn these acts in the strongest terms possible. I don't know what to think, but that is my take.